Alright. We are back again with some more Space Marines. Gonna do some online gameplay for a while. Then jump over to campaign. Then ops for a while. See how long we can go for. And yeah. Let's do this. Once I get into a comfortable position. See if we can actually find a match though. I found a game, but why isn't it loading? There it goes.
To the chapter, brothers. You're becoming berserk killing machines with no other goal than to tear everything in sight apart. They don't see it as that. They see themselves there at their Primarch's demise with Horus in them. It's time. Vengeance. That Space Marine over there, that Chaos Space Marine, that's Horus. An Orc War Boss over there, Horus. That Tyranid swarm, how do you see the Horus? The trick both come out a little bit burnt. This slow debilitating disease gives over the Blood Angels, and it gives them this angelic, vampire, and Catholic-inspired imagery. They have chalices of blood. They rest in hell, and even use psychic power.
Did someone say Blood Angels? Is there a fellow Blood Angel in here?
And the only thing that will look bodies clothing.
Is there a fellow Blood Angel in this game?
Allegiance, loyalists, Primarch, Ferris, Manus, a machinist.
Actually, there's a game. There's a guy in here just talking stuff about Warhammer.
Single word, honest. The Iron Hands are from the planet of Medusa, and their Primarch, Ferris, the Iron Hand. Looking notes, got an Iron Hand. The Iron Hands believe flesh is weak. So despite all of their hands, despite all the things that made them demigods, placing some of this flesh next will allow them to support the Emperor. They go hard into vehicle and
Bro, guy had the advantage on me there and he didn't even get me.
Liquid Space Marine calling them vehicles, metal, any other things that make up this legion. Their tech marines have sword arms sticking out in all directions. They have a wide array of advantages. Really often, it's with another ones serving all kinds of not particularly nice. They're kind of assholes. I mean, Marines are already normally pretty big assholes, but they're a little bit up there because of their flesh, civilian.
Yeah, I'm gonna. And I accidentally pushed B. Because I was gonna mute him. I didn't want to be hearing that all day. Hello friend, your stream is pretty cool, that's why I follow you. If you don't mind me adding me on Discord user, thanks for the offer and I'd appreciate the follow if you did, but at the same time it's like I'm just wary of a lot of people who just post their Discord name in streams. It's just going off by what a friend, you know, be wary of people that do that.
I will avenge you, brother. Releasing frag grenade. Into the morgue. Activating all specs advantage. The brother has fallen.
Oh, it's a friendly. I wonder if you can parry people online's attack, like, you know how you can do thing in campaign, like parry. I'm wondering if you can do the same when it comes to online. Never tried it. Sorry, can't talk any quieter than this, mum, because I'm streaming. Got my door shut, he's got his door shut, nothing I can do about that.
We lost the advantage. Reclaim it at once.
Seems like this team is sticking together.
Astartes, push for dominance. The tide of battle has turned in our favor. We lost the advantage. Reclaim it at once.
Enhanced visuals incoming.
I'm guessing stun grenades stop you from turning fast enough.
This battle exacts a grave toll. Reload.
3 minutes remain. Decimate them.
The brother has fallen.
Damn it, I ran out of bullets. Three kills, that's all I got.
Bring order to the chapter, brothers.
Enhanced visuals incoming. Clear a blast radius.
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
I'm guessing I was the only one that went that direction.
Now we turn the tide. When one falls, we all rise in retribution.
We lost the advantage. Reclaim it at once.
My duty remains undone. This battle exacts a grave toll.
Of course, all of them just happens to be there.
Victory, regardless of price.
casualty reported. Camelio line cloak ready. All specs ready to scan. Scanning. Releasing frag grenade.
Oh my god.
Okay, I guess you can't parry fucking strikes then.
Death. All specs deep scan ready. My bones. Honor our captive colors. Report. Engage. Refresh for the war effort. All specs primed. A brother has fallen. Into battle once more.
Rally point updated.
Deploying shrapnel grenade.
Arch enemy closes in on victory.
Recovery complete, brothers.
Our allies are halfway done.
Releasing frag grenade. Back into the fray. Now. Units away. Was this planet worth such a...
Don't remember getting 3 kills, but alright. do a bit of capture and control.
Bring honor to the chapter, brothers.
No, sick.
Camellia line engaged.
Ow.
Commencing all space scan. Camellia line.
The traitors attack our terrain. This is Imperial territory.
How do you know that?
Restored to combat readiness.
Safety off, mate.
The traitors attack our terrain.
Following you are.
The traitors attack our terrain.
Deadlock.
The traitors attack our terrain.
It's not that guy.
The traitors attack our terrain.
Now return the time.
Objective locus updated. The arch enemy has defiled the objective.
Bro, what? The fact that he just lives when I shoot him 4 times with sniper is on.
Intercepting projectiles. Brother killed.
Yeah, whatever,
Guys,
mate.
fucking killed me twice in a row, spawn camping.
This is Imperial
There's somebody
territory.
waiting at spawn.
Redeploy for combat.
Right side of spawn. Okay.
The arch enemy has defiled the objective.
Get off me, you little... He's a little pussy cunt.
Engaging delete counter.
Well, that was a laggy ass fucking grenade throw when I threw it, and friggin' yeah, I'm pretty sure there was a friggin' friendly down there.
Right side.
This
Side as
battle
well.
exacts a great toll. Activating all specs advantage. Casualty reported. Together, brothers, we conquer all. This battle exacts a grave toll.
Yeah, that was a laggy ass fight. And again, my connection is fucking red.
Enhanced visuals incoming.
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Releasing fragments. Casualty confirmed.
You kill me, I kill you. Eat grenade, bitch.
Glorious battle. My duty remains
The
undone.
arch enemy has defiled the objective. Our allies are halfway. The arch
Was this
enemy has
planet worth
defiled
such
the
a
objective.
All specs engaged.
Objective locus updated.
All specs tried.
Yeah, I was on the other side of the wall there, mate.
Was this
Except where you get
planet
the back.
worth such a toll? Shock grenade out! Grenade released! All specs engaged. Avenge our fallen! Clear a blast
The arch
radius.
enemy has defiled the objective. This is Imperial territory. The arch enemy has defiled the objective.
Come get it, boys, on 3 for free.
This world exacts a heavy toll. Inserting pressure. I am a
The arch enemy has defiled the objective.
I mean, they called us They say arch enemy, but fucking hell, why change it from a heretics to arch enemy, mate?
Now we turn the tide.
Heretics on the friggin' point, brothers. Let's go and capture it. Burn the heretics.
At the back, there's like 2 bulwarks.
The traitors attack our terrain.
Coming back. Just walk in there. Get in the zone.
The traitors attack our terrain.
One down.
I'm moving to the next point.
One down.
Going, yeah, I'm going.
Glory is within our... The arch enemy has defiled the objective.
There's a bulwark in the middle.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get him.
I didn't realise melee weapons to go through your armor.
Refreshed for the war effort.
Fuck!
Throwing frag grenades.
The traitors attack our terrain.
All specs primed.
Ah, so 2 bulwarks in the middle.
This is imperial.
Now they're
Toggle
dead.
both of them with a grenade.
We both shared a kill.
Fuck yous.
Rally point
Yeah, that's
updated.
it. Oh shit. There's a heavy coming in.
Oh no, heavy, sorry.
All specs primed.
And someone's sniping us. Can someone kill that sniper that's up at the spawn?
I sure can. Where is he? Headshot.
The arch enemy has defiled the objective.
Casualty reported.
Heavy, using being a sniper. Heavy being a sniper.
How are we surrounded?
Fresh magazine in.
It feels like I've seen an army or 2.
Bulwark coming in.
Juicy.
Oh, I just got sniped. Oh no, wait, that was a grenade.
Next objective. I'm going to the next
Recovery
objective.
complete, brothers.
I mean, we pretty much got this, boys. We got this.
Nice.
A brother has fallen.
We shall avenge our brother.
Updated.
I'm on the next one.
Thank you, whoever saved my ass.
The arch
There's a heavy on here with me.
defiled the objective. This is
I see a dead heavy.
territory.
Right side.
Who else is here? Another heavy. What? He's so close to death.
Got the heavy.
There's a bulwark in there now though. An invisible person. Oh, come on, 2 points.
Yeah.
Heretics has been defeated.
Objective locus updated.
Get to the point, brothers. Do not let the heretics get it.
The traitors attack our terrain.
Rise in retribution.
God damn it.
The traitors attack our terrain.
Oh fucking hell, I joined a losing fucking game. What the fuck?
Our brother is dead.
Like, how is that possible? Come on, you could at least surely had some points. So no, the freaking other the team that I joined fucking literally got wiped. Not even a single point. Hang on. Switching over to my other mic, just in case he wants to join. Yeah. Yeah. Hang on, can you hear me? Oh, just making sure. Yes. Just asking. Streaming. Did you want to join? Yeah. Hey, if you're playing Warhammer, come and join. I'm just doing some online gameplay, and then I'll probably switch over to campaign, and then maybe ops for a while as well, and then end it. If you want to come and join, it's up to you, mate. Yep, it's all good. Well, you can do some commentary in it if you want. Um, so are you? Oh, don't worry about it. My setup, it automatically includes yours. And the only one I oh wait, the only one way I can turn it off is it like right now it's turned off. No one's hearing what you're saying. But if you want to include it, I can turn it on. For those who are wondering, I'm talking to one of my friends who I play with in this game called Red Daddy. So say hi. I was going to say hi, Daddy.
Hi.
He's not my daddy. But he can be yours. But yeah, we play this Elden Ring and a few other games together in Halo. I was about to say, for the ratings, yeah, it seems fair, especially with the Chimera. I was like, it's not the best one. And the Mark, what was it? The Mark one with the shoulders. Like, I mean, I thought I know there's not for that armor, but I thought they kind of went good together. You know, make it stand out.
From the Mark IV?
He said the shoulder pads don't go with that core or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think they do really.
Well, I chose them because I thought they stood out, like made it unique looking, especially
Yeah.
with the red.
It just looks weird to me. It might be the pose, but
It
the
could be also
shoulders
because
don't
yeah, the
quite fit.
pose, some of the shoulders like clipping through the body on one of the arms. I don't have that many poses.
Yeah. I don't know, but even on the one arm, it just seems out of place.
Well, I hopped on
The one
and
holding the battle rifle.
oh, I thought you were talking about the one that's like a finger holding up. I joined up and I think I got given it as a reward for free. Or it could have been in the exchange thing. I can't remember.
And that pose was in the exchange. I think it is in the exchange right now.
Yeah. So I was like, oh yeah, another pose. Because like I said, I don't have many.
Yeah.
And some of the ones that I do that look cool is like, okay, I've seen on some of the other ones, like you can't, or even in ringleaders and that, is like, okay, because he's facing backwards, all you got is the back, so you can't see much of the front. So I'm trying to use ones where you can see everything.
Oh yeah. Well, I won't rate it if they're faced backwards. I'll send them a message saying, "Hey, you
Change
gotta
pose."
face forwards."
But yeah, as for the Space Marine one, I'm assuming you're still waiting for more to post it, or
I haven't checked our Discord yet.
so far it's just me and this other guy. Because I'm streaming, like it doesn't say the full name, but it's a D, so I'm assuming you got a couple of D's in here.
Yeah, it's just you and the other guy so far.
I can try and think of another one, but I just need more colors.
I have one of mine up there.
Oh yeah, put up one of yours.
Well, in my draft too.
Anyway, I suppose I better get back into some gameplay. But yeah, if I switch over to campaign later, I mean, do you want to join? You know, be one of the other guys?
I'll just be in operations.
Okay, so when I do the op and that, you know, progressively kind of thing, I'll let you know if you want to still join. Alright, let's see if we can get into some capture and control. I kind of like how they did the leveling system for the multiplayer and Eternal things. Like, it's completely different from the ops.
Yeah,
Like you won't have overpowered weapons. Everyone's got the same thing, and most of the weapons stuff you unlock for it is just skins. It's not making it any more powerful or anything.
Yeah.
So everyone's got equal an opportunity kind of thing.
Well, that's how the weapons work in it. So, yeah, the weapons in operations, I see why they progressively get better, but yeah, in PvP they shouldn't touch that.
Yeah. So PvP is like everyone's got default, no skills or anything like that. The only thing that you unlock is just like skins for the weapon. That's pretty much it.
Objective locus updated.
I am a phantom of death.
The traitors attack our terrain.
Oh, you little bitch got me from the side. Yeah, so yeah, I went back to Elden Ring. Like I said, got to the second phase, and then he proceeds to own me. But again, new game +6, even with the nerf. And that was just using my strength build, so I wasn't using the blood thing that you recommend.
Oh yeah, the bloody helmets and the
Assuming if they haven't even nerfed that.
shield. Oh, I don't think they will. It's such a good trade-off that,
When one falls,
like, I
we all
don't
rise
think
in
most
retribution.
people that have power level their character can really use it without respecing.
True. Like when I had the respec, I only had to get a couple of points in the thing to actually use it, and then I'm pretty much still the same as I was before. But then again, I'm like what, probably over 200 in level, thanks to a little friend who gave me a lot of duping runes things, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't been back. I haven't streamed any of that because I'm wondering, like, okay, what if I stream and I actually beat Radahn in 30 minutes? What am I gonna do for like another 30 minutes? Because I already beat Bale off stream with you guys. The only other one guy the only one guy I think I still have to do is the Elden, Lord of the Elden Flame, Elder Flame, whatever you want to call him, guy. Frenzy Flame dude. As far as I know, he's the only guy I got left. Unless there's others, you know, in the cave systems and all that shit. So I'll probably just defeat Radahn off stream.
Bring order to the chapter, brothers.
That's the wrong game mode. Interesting. Oh, you ran away. Yeah, see, you oh, it's underneath.
Motherfucker stole my kill. How dare you?
I will avenge this, brother.
Ah, fuck.
This is Imperial territory. The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Renewed and unbroken, I awaken.
The arch-enemy has defiled the objective. Objective locus updated.
Stay one of us. No
This
more.
is Imperial territory. The arch-enemy has defiled the objective.
I'm so sorry.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Terrain.
See, I told you. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I thought that was a friendly that took care of him.
Like, dude. It's awesome.
My nephew's trying to get into my room, but the door's locked.
Lost it from the traitors attack.
I lock my door while I'm streaming because he opens it.
Glorious.
The traitors attack our terrain.
There's been a few times when he tries and he gets mad because he can't.
Expedia members get member prices.
Giving them a shrapnel bar.
I say, was that an enemy that just ran past us? That was funny. I thought he was a freaking friendly because he was running in the same direction.
Imperial territory. The arch-enemy has defiled the objective.
Just turn your thing down or mute your mic if you're talking stuff.
Oh yeah.
I can hear that.
Fight around me.
The arch-enemy
I thought that was coming through someone's mic and it's like, oh wait, that's fucking you.
This is Imperial territory. The arch-enemy has defiled the objective.
Even the death toll today.
The traitors attack our terrain.
Yeah, you oh, nice. Good.
The traitors attack our terrain.
Into the fray.
This is Imperial territory.
I
The
return ready
arch-enemy
to take
has
my
defiled
vengeance.
the objective. Objective locus updated.
Sure as ain't that coming. My team is useless. But then again, I'm also useless.
Frag grenade deployed.
The traitors attack our terrain. The traitors attack our terrain.
Oh, buddy. Sorry. I'm sorry, Mulder.
The traitors attack our terrain.
Whoever slays an Astartes forfeits their life. Ravenel gone. Get me back in there. Our brother's gene seed will live on.
Well, been an hour, so I suppose I better switch over to campaign for a while. Like, I joined the game, right, in the thing, and it's the one I've been doing, right, is capture and control, and somehow the other team had 0 points. And the one I joined, on my, like, the team I joined had 0 points. Like, I'm like, come on, even though I joined in progress, surely the team should have at least had at least a few points at best, not a complete 0.
Yeah.
Kind of makes you think, like, what the fuck have you guys been doing to get 0?
How did you know about Aurora?
I saw the name in the mission report, most of which was redacted.
I would have preferred to stay on Kadaku and hunt down the heretics that dishonored our brothers.
We will find them on Abrax.
Unless Luz is already dead.
Whatever those tech priests are working on is still here, in this system. I expect the greatest battle is yet to come.
I got a question. So, we know
Titus,
at the end,
that you collapsed upon
Leandros
encountering the
is...
tainted wreckage.
Oh wait, have you finished the
I am
story?
concerned.
A mere side
Oh, I
effect of
haven't
the
played it
surgery.
really.
I am fully recovered.
Do you want me to
Sergeant Gatlin,
continue this?
Wait
I
for
trust that you will be
Morgan
close
to
at
be
hand should your
sure.
brother suffer any further.
Okay,
in
so I
this
won't say anything then.
Yes, Brother Chaplain.
If the arch enemy is indeed present, any weakness could grow into a cancer of the soul. Bind yourself to the pages of the Codex, and it will shield you from the glare of
I honestly
heresy.
hope we get a chaplain or
My
apothecary in
faith
that
is without
in
compromise.
for
I
new
will not
classes.
Yeah, well, they'll probably be one of the first ones added.
You look tired, Merrick.
You know, if I had to guess if it
Your
was just like
support
one class, it would probably be apothecary at first. More so because, you know, yeah, the banner with the bulwark can heal, but, you know, it's not like it's not really a field
Or
medic.
just a temporary
Yeah.
buff.
Whereas if you had apothecary, yeah, you have yourself a field medic who can, let's say their special skill is either heal everyone in the general area or shoot stims at your friendlies that can heal.
Yeah.
Though one of my classes that I hope they add is the Terminator. I mean, they already have Terminators with Heretics, right? When you're doing ops and that. So I mean, clearly it wouldn't be too much of a hassle to give Terminators
One question.
to us.
What do you know about Archmagos Nozic's research?
Yeah, the only challenge is making sure it's not just like another heavy class. Like, I know there is a distinct difference, but like, they gotta make sure gameplay wise it doesn't
true.
feel like a heavy.
And then you got your Tech Marines, your Librarians.
Time to go.
Tech Marines would be another good one because let's just say you can place down turrets or something like that to help you defend a certain area. At least that's how I think a Tech Marine would probably be implemented. As for librarians, they're more psyche based attack, so but still, we'll see what happens. Just wait and see. Because honestly, I don't want this game to die out that quick.
Oh, I don't either. I want them, like, they need to keep a steady content flow. That's the thing.
Thanks, brother.
If they don't have that, they might their handle with the game.
Like, yeah, they already got a roadmap for pretty much season 1, but have they thought past season 1? Is it like these seasons gonna be the
roadmap is for the entire year. Season 1 was only the first chunk of that.
Yeah, like are they planning to do more past season 1? That's what a lot of people are probably thinking as well.
How may we repair the elevator?
Operation without full repair is unwise.
Well, year 1. Season 1 starts at the end of September. Season 2 was Season 2, 3, and so on don't have announced dates yet. So
All this destruction, and not a tyranid in sight.
They're here. Watching.
Tyranids!
Give no quarter. Purge them!
Fucking hell. Stupid fucking teammates could stick with me. Just lost the GC now.
I thought they fixed that, like you no longer lose it when you go down.
I don't mind it, like it incentivizes fucking teamwork.
Well,
when you
it
have
depends.
randoms that
Like-
don't fucking do anything, then
Well, it depends,
Just
like, did he
piss off.
fully die, or is it more like he just went down?
Look at these mindless creatures. Dare to attack the Imperium.
Because, like, I mean, I don't mind, you know, you losing it if you die and you have to wait for respawn. But losing it as you go down, where you can still be revived, is stupid.
I think you should just drop it when you die,
Or at least, yeah, like drop it when you die so someone else can pick it up. Because when someone disconnects, the relic thing that you can use to revive yourself freaking drops. I don't know if the same thing will happen with the gene seed or not. Okay, so I'll go this way.
The quickest way up is over the rooftops ahead.
Clear the debris and proceed.
The Tyranids will make ruin of the entire city given the chance.
And look, speaking of a Guardian relic, I just found one. In story.
Nice.
Like, I never bothered to look around much. You know, if I came across a data slate, I come across a data slate in single player. I was just there enjoying the game at the time for my first playthrough.
Munitions secured.
It also kind of saddened me that, yeah, your alternate look that you can get for Titus, you know, if you got the pre-order and all that shit. I'm kind of sad though that they didn't implement that look also into the cutscenes, you know, if you're using it.
Yeah.
But that's just me. It's like, I like games where, yeah, if I have a custom look, you know, I like to see how it looks in cutscenes as well.
Yeah.
Which is one of the reasons why I loved Halo Reach, because, you know, oh yeah, you can create your own Spartan and have it look how you want it to look in cutscenes. But also, it was one of the very few games where you could actually customize your characters back in the day. Like, you can say, yeah, this is my Spartan, this is me, how you picture yourself.
Yeah.
So yeah, I tried Ruthless on, well, you know, randoms. Let's just say I would probably only do it with people who I can communicate with.
Yeah.
And who have done it before.
Gears are grinding like an orc
Well, there's
contraption.
apparently a
Take
bug
a while.
right now that actually makes, like, it's an official bug, is what
Tyranids
the
are staging a counter.
developers have said, that make the enemies, like, taking his shit on fucking harder difficulties.
So what you're
So
saying
whatever
is on
they
harder
get-
difficulties the enemies shouldn't be tanking?
Well, they shouldn't be as tanky as they are, is what the developers are saying. But they were saying it's not necessarily the damage output of the upgraded weapons, it's just that they progressively got, like, way tankier than they should be.
Well, let's just hope they fix that soon. Like, I got a few weapons that need relic.
I'm not sure with these guys. We haven't seen them put out a significant update yet.
Well, you gotta remember, they still work. Like, you gotta remember, you give them time. Like, yeah, they did a hot patch a while back, but you gotta remember, like, give them time. I'm pretty sure it's a new company anyway, as far as I know.
Saber's not new.
Well, I don't know. I never heard of them before. I think I only heard of them with World War Z. I think.
My lord, we may now cross the bridge.
World War Z, the Evil Dead game, Swiss Re 2, like, they made war before that, but they're definitely not new.
Okay, well,
They're
like I
a few
said,
years old.
I haven't really heard much. Like I said, I was in the World War Z game, which you can notice that they did a good job with that when it came to the Horde stuff, so they implemented that into this.
Well, the thing that scares me is that their Evil Dead game lost its support like a year after it came out. So...
yeah, well... hopefully that doesn't turn out with this.
Hopefully.
You got it, like, at the moment, you got a community who's backing this game and, you know, fighting back any people who are saying it's a, you know, giving it bad ratings and all that shit.
If you even say anything remotely bad about the game, you're bashed on it.
Let's
like,
just,
even in the
I'm not trying to mention it
forum
because,
on
like I said, my
Reddit,
rules. I'm
on
not.
Reddit, I made a post saying, like, please buff Assault and, like, all these reasons, and people are like, oh, you're just bad at the game. And I'm like, no. He's virtually useless until you max him.
Yeah, I was trying to say more or less, not like, I mean, it was more or less hinting at certain people who are trying, like, you know, give it bad credit and ratings and all that shit because of certain political stuff. And like I said, I'm not trying to talk about it because my rules are nothing political.
Oh yeah, you're on stream. It's just a stupid argument though, because in lore they're only xenophobic and that's it. So.
But either way, it's like, you know, you got a community who's backing it, so.
Yeah. But yeah, honestly, like, steady flow of content is what this game needs. Like, customization and everything. Like, I understand why they don't want to piss fans off with customization not exactly more accurate, because we're all Primaris breeds. So we're like a little bigger in our models. But like,
it's just a lot of people just prefer the old looks.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, why can't we be Primaris? Like, yeah, we're Primaris, but at the same time, it's like, why can't we even in multiplayer, just wear older stuff. Like, is it really gonna affect the gameplay? No, it's just a customized look.
Loading up. Enemy destroyed. Clear that obstruction.
Which is a whole argument about the whole chaos one is a little bit stupid too.
Yeah. Well, they, like, the thing that pisses me off about that is, like, they kind of just generalized chaos as, like, your PvP faction. So why not add the other chaos chapters? And they said they weren't going to do that. Like,
they should have.
again,
They should have taken like hints from the first Warhammer game. Like, so I don't see the difference between that one and this one. Like, why was that one able to have customization for chaos, but this one can't? It's pretty much like a class locked to like certain legions.
I don't get it. Like, a lot of the decisions I just don't get. Like, of course there's gonna be certain things they have to adhere to because, you know, GW as if I'm fucking hand up their ass working them like a puppet. But, like, at a certain point, they just gotta realize, like, GW just has to realize that they made a fucking video game, so treat it like a video game. And add shit for the player.
I mean, it's not like we're asking much.
Yeah, and well, and the thing is, like, Jack and, Shar and Morgan have said, like, that's just how GW is. They're not very, like, player friendly.
I bet I wouldn't be
Even,
surprised.
like,
I'm not even
stuff.
gonna remark on this one because if I said it, I was probably gonna piss people off. Not that I care about pissing people off, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, better not risk it.
Even, like, the fucking tabletop game nerfs piss people off.
How can you nerf a tabletop games? Ain't the people that are playing it play by their own rules?
They don't play by their own rules. A lot of them follow the codex and shit like that.
Yeah. Well, I never really understood how the tabletop really works.
A lot of the games you would play in, like, a comic book meetup and stuff like that.
I always thought it was more like D&D where you make up a scenario and then you just play.
Oh, no. It's, so there's, like, different modes you can set up your play field in. And then, you have your armies, and then you have, like, codex that you adhere to. Like each chapter pretty much has their own codex too.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I doubt they would follow one codex and then... Think of it like I want to say it was like religious, like they had their own religious book interpreted in a way, but I don't want to say it that way. But then again, who knows? I mean, this whole freaking game, like, the whole universe is pretty much like this. It's religious and all. It's like how the Emperor, some people say he's, even though he, from what I hear, he never wanted himself to be seen as a god, but they ended up making him look like a god. But yeah, the codex, I'm guessing it just interpreted, you know, it's up to the interpreter or people how they see it.
Yeah, like even if you look at it, like some Space Marine chapters don't completely adhere to the codex as Stardies either. Like some loosely follow it, some follow it to the book, and some just ignore it.
Yeah, like look at Titus. He sees the codex as more like guidelines, whereas Lysandro's or Lysander, whatever you pronounce it from the first game, followed it like 100%. Like, I like to say he lived and breathed the codex.
These pests are compromising the chains.
Overwatch on the lift mechanism.
Still wondering if I should continue our new game plus for my DLC playthrough for Starfield, or if I should just start a new character. DLC releases at the end of the month.
Yeah, but correct me if I'm wrong, didn't they say that we wouldn't be paying for it? That it was going to be free?
No, I never.
I'm pretty sure I remember them saying that. And if that's the case, then why the fuck does it have a price
There
tag?
have been free content that they've added in the past. Never thought this would be the case. That would be the case.
It's just,
They
I'm pretty
never
sure I
had
remember them
for free.
Yeah, I'm just pretty sure I heard them say that any DLCs is going to be for free.
I don't think so. That's not usually how Bethesda operates.
Sure. But then again, they could have they could have said it and then they're like, nah, we need the money. We're going to make you pay for it.
Maybe. But like, even if you download Fallout 4 from Game Pass, you don't have the...
Well, there's a difference between downloading something from Game Pass and actually buying the game, but I don't know. I really...
like, Game Pass would be the only way I would see it.
Game Pass mainly only has the base games of every game. They don't have DLCs included.
Certain games they do, though.
I have yet to
Mortal
find one.
Kombat 11 has a lot of the DLC on Game Pass.
We'll need explosives. Nothing's getting through that door. Ventilation tunnels? Checking. One floor down. Let's go.
It really just depends on the developers if they want the DLC on there or not.
Well,
the couple games I've downloaded from Game Pass that have the DLC.
Well, for me, I was on New Game Plus, but then I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go delete this thing and load back way before.
I would.
It's more or less because I already had a romance going with Andrade. I don't even know how to. Andrasia. And a New Game Plus, and like, and then I saw okay, so I saw the DLC things like okay. Just to be safe, I'll go back because even though like, are they gonna do more for the romance thing, or is it just?
Bethesda actually said your relationship with Andrasia has effects to the because it's technically post-game, but it's supposed to take place before you enter the duty.
So the DLC is before you were on the mining planet where everything happened. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we're on the House of Varun home.
Take longer than I'd like.
And the Varun enemies that we fight in the game are zealots and people defected from the main house that signed the peace treaty.
They're plotting something.
I'm gonna say this sounds interesting, but yeah, I went back. So, in order to play it,
Then what guides them?
even if I haven't even though I deleted the New Game Plus and I'm like further up in that, I'm gonna have to start a new game or New Game Plus in order to play it, or is it I can still go back? I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait until it comes out, but
More tyranny.
if it is.
I also found out how to actually farm the endings. It's not really like farming them, it's just making sure you get a different universe. It's not really ending either, it's just making sure you get a new universe in your Game
I
Plus.
don't know if it was a mod or if it was actually one of the outcomes. But the guy, I don't know if he went through the Starborn ending or not, but he ended up doing a New Game Plus, I think, or something like that. And he went to the lodge and there was another him there, apparently.
Oh yeah, that's one of the outcomes.
Okay, so that was not a mod.
So there's one, like, I've watched the video on all of the endings, or not endings, all the New Game Plus universes. There's one where you go to the lodge and you see yourself. There's one where you go to the lodge and everyone is you. Like, it's just a bunch of different versions of you. There's Restart Collective, you see you, Region Industries, you. Fucking the Crimson Fleet you and everything.
I gotta watch that video. I gotta watch it now. I gotta
There's
watch
one
more.
where the lodge is taken over by kids, and they're all like role playing as the characters.
So like
Then
someone
you're
pretending to be Morgan and
you can ask them like what happened, where's the real constellation, and they're all like, oh, we don't know what happened to them, we took over their place. And then there's one where you get there and everyone's dead, and then upon the fucking one catwalk is someone who looks like the hunter, but it's really just your character, like you're Starborn. Saying like, oh, I knew you would arrive here sooner or later. And you're like, what the fuck's wrong with me? Why did you kill them all? He's like, oh, come on. You couldn't tell me you at least didn't think of it once.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I have.
It's not a point. Then there's one where you get there, there's a bunch of Starborn in there, and the leader of the Starborn is, I forgot Sam Coe's daughter's name, but it's her, and she's seeking revenge on you, because
I'm guessing in that one, her dad died.
Yeah, in her universe, her dad died because you decided to go to the Eye or to stay.
Okay, I'm being honest. So the first gameplay I did, you're probably gonna understand why I did it, but at the same time, you might judge me for it. So on the first gameplay, I did. Obviously, I ended up with Andrasia. At first, I started doing Morgan, but then as soon as I met Andrasia, like something about her drew me to her. So I'm like, "Fuck you, Morgan! I got a new one." But I became good friends with Sam Coe. And when the decision came, it was either Sam, but I think he stayed at the lodge, and or Andrade, and fuck, say it. I can't. Andre. I'm sorry. I am. It's a weird name. Andreja. On the eye, and since we were already in a committed relationship because we got to that point, I'm like, I'm sorry, mate, but I gotta save my missus. Though it shocked me when it was him that turned out to be after that from another timeline in
So in your first playthrough, Sam dies.
Yeah, and if you're saying that in one of the alternates,
Barrett.
I prefer, like, don't get me wrong, it's, I don't know why, but most of the time I'm either with Andrasia or Sam Coe most of the time. But I'm going through I'm on this playthrough. Sarah died on this one. It wasn't a new game plus. I completely started again for a completely new, getting ready for Shattered Space or whatever it's called.
Space. Yeah.
Yep. Sarah died this time. I'm like, how did that? I barely used. Yeah. I'm thinking to myself, like, I barely used Sarah. How? But then again, I haven't used anyone else much besides Andrasia and Sam.
Yeah, I never really even traveled with companions, so I just went to Barrett my first playthrough.
For most of the time, from my understanding, it goes by, when it comes to that choice, is who you have affinity with, like the most, out of two people. So it'll be your two highest ones, from my understanding. So even if you only used it,
Look,
I don't know.
It's like I said, like, there's stuff because I told Sarah about, like, the shit I've done, because I did all the other faction quests.
Oh shit, the counterfacts.
Quest lines before doing my main story. So, like, I probably have the most, like, companion experience, I guess, with Sarah, but it went for Barrett.
Like, I'm doing Barrett at the moment, so
it's just
with Barrett,
randomized, like, honestly.
Yeah, probably.
Because my new game plus, I know the emissary went from originally being Sarah, because you can tell when you hear her accent, Starborn Mask. But I'm
trying to remember who is the
and I'm like, what the fuck?
So the emissary was Sarah, but I'm trying to remember who was the hunter, because the hunter for me was the old guy.
The hunter always.
Wait, is the hunter always the old guy?
Always stays the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's Keeper Aquilus.
Okay.
The priest guy, yeah.
No, for me, he was the old guy in the lodge for the first one. I don't remember his name, but he's the old guy.
Because Strauss and Keeper Aquilus look very similar.
Oh, okay, so they must. These
Because,
counterfacts pissing me off.
Everything I've watched online has said that the hunter's always the same. And he even asks you if you go to another universe and don't skip the main quest. He's like, before we team up, if you choose them, obviously. And before you enter the Unity, I ask only one thing of you, and that's that you kill my counterpart from this universe, and it's Keeper of Clovis.
What happens if you do? Like, is there a new hunter?
No, I think he just wants to make sure that he's like the only one, like the only version of himself.
I know, it's been a while. And don't get me wrong, the whole, I mean, I want to create a good, like, outpost as well, but I suck at that.
Well, it doesn't help that a lot of their outpost stuff just sucks.
Well, it's not that, it's...
Like, if you can build an outpost that looks like, Sidonia on Mars, I think that'd be fucking sick.
Well, it's not that. For me, it's more or less okay. I want a place that looks good. You know, like you don't have to wear the helmets and that you got breathable air and all that shit, and you know, grassy plain and that. But at the same time, it's like I got to unlock the skills and like the perks just to fucking build certain shit.
The strict system has good building spots. I think Strix 1 is what I built on originally. So, right now, like, they have a breathable atmosphere, and like they have some pretty good spots on the planet. It's like a green area, but it's not like too much forest or like too much rocks or anything.
Because I got a mod that has the Millennium Falcon in it, and I'm guessing the only way I can get it is an outpost with a landing pad, because it must be too big to thing it from a buyer. Which is a little bit weird because the ship that I'm currently using, which is called Blood something, is fairly big, probably bigger than the Millennium Falcon. But yeah, I'm currently going through the I'm intending to be like undercover for the Crimson Fleet for that mission.
Oh, are you're through Sys stuff, right?
Well, I mean,
How do you see Sys stuff?
Well, my character's good, so I'm more or less just pretending to be one. But yeah,
Adjust pathing.
I'm doing that with Barrett. So, and most of the time he likes the choices, you know, when it comes to Crimson Fleet stuff. Because I already got the gift.
Well, he was an ex-pirate of himself.
Well, I'm pretty sure I remember him mentioning something like that. So I'm like, okay, this will...
If not, he was like an ex-mercenary, worked for him for a bit. But I know for sure Vladimir is ex-Crimson Fleet.
Yeah. It's one of those things like, okay, yep, we gotta do this, gotta do that, but...
Just a mercenary.
It's just, I do want to do a New Game Plus, but at the same time I'm wondering, yeah, I'm probably not going to finish in time by the DLC is coming out, so I'll just backtrack and... yeah.
What y'all playing?
Like,
Space Marine?
Who the fuck, when did you join?
Yeah.
Just fucking now, dude.
I didn't hear shit. Just
man.
Just be careful what you say. I'm streaming. And don't even fucking dare say it on purpose now, since you know.
So just don't say the fucking N-word is all you can do, alright.
I got two rules. Nothing political and nothing racist. Other than that, say what you want. You fucking slut.
Fucking women just belong in the kitchen, you know. I don't think I'm even like audio included on your stream.
Nah,
so I
with
don't think
mine
you'll
it
hear me
includes it
anyways.
automatically because I got a proper setup.
Oh.
No sign of the arch enemy.
All right.
Maybe they've been and gone.
Okay, for those who heard
I'm
that
cooking
part,
right
that's
now,
his
so I gotta
view,
be
not
checking on that.
mine.
I just got home from work.
I'm merely observing the
I'll be
data,
back.
as I am taught to do by the Codex Astartes.
He's here in the background if he has a missus. We're like, what the fuck did you just say?
The Volkite reactor, still running. Let's hope the machine spirit has it under control. A meltdown will be catastrophic. We'll disable it once we have the data.
No, you kidding me? My game just fucking crashed. Fuck you. How can a game crash during a fucking story? It's not possible. Now I'm gonna have to load that up. Or I could just end it. I mean, it's been like an hour and 50 minutes.
I usually go for 3 hours.
Yeah, sometimes it depends. Most of the time when I stream, it depends on how I'm feeling. Like, okay, 1 hour's minimum, or 1 hour and 50, 2 hours,
Yeah.
or 3 hours.
Well, that's another thing. Like when I go to do my Starfield playthrough, I don't know if I'm gonna stream it or not. I like. On one hand, I think it'd be cool if I did like a full comprehensive like thing where I read out like the slates and stuff. But the other time, I'm like, I don't want to do all that fucking effort. And if I'm just gonna stream and no one's gonna watch, then
Hey, at the moment, I mean,
back to where I was before.
as far as I know, I don't think anyone's watching at the moment. Because right now it says stream chat. When I switch over, it says no one's there. But you never know. That could be glitched, probably.
Yeah.
With me, I don't care if you watch while I'm live, or if you do, or if you are and you're being quiet or chatting. I don't care. But if you want to watch later,
I just
it's up to you.
want to have at least 2 viewers. If I have at least 2, I will feel good about myself. Like, I don't give a shit if it's 2, it stays at 2. Just like, if it's 1, then I'm like, oh, that's just a fucking bot watching.
You don't know if it's a bot or not.
I'm pretty, like, I'm 99% sure it's a bot.
I mean, so sometimes I'll get messages like, okay, yeah, I know it's a scam because my friend who helped me get started saying, okay, if you get this message, or something like that, it's a scam. Don't bother. And then, no, earlier I got this, hello, friend, you stream pretty cool. That's why I followed you. If you don't mind, kindly add me on Discord username. I'm like, yeah, my friend warned me of certain things, and even if you're not one of those people, like, I don't know you.
Like, and even if they aren't a bot, like, they're probably just gonna scam you like they did for me.
Yeah. So.
Where they're like the guys still text me on Discord. Is I blocked him or removed him. Where he's like, oh no, like I was only absent because of this, and I'm like, yeah, bullshit. If you actually got me followers and viewers,
or is that the SOE, whatever you want to call it, guy?
The CO, yeah. Because
so was it SOE? Is that what it? SOE.
SEO.
I got a message for someone that I'm like, I read it.
Search engine optimization. Like, it's a real thing. I know
yeah,
that.
but I got a
like,
message, I think last stream, and it had SEO, whatever on it. I read it, I'm like, do I believe this, or like saying, is this just someone scamming?
Probably sounds scared. But, like, if I'm going to get SEO, I'll just buy it myself. I got
Exactly.
money.
Right. So I ended up saying, it's like,
But,
it's all
like,
good. I'll just do it myself and all that stuff.
my thing to it though is that, like, if he actually got me all these followers, then why the fuck does, like, not even one of them tune into one of my streams?
Exactly.
It's like
at the moment, I think I got 107. Most of them are my friends, and like I said, I don't care if you're not watching or not. At the end of the day, as long as I get viewers later, or if they like what they watched from viewing it later and follow, good on me. But at the same time, like, I'm just doing this because I want to do it. I don't care if I get affiliated or not. It's just, that's where I stand.
well, like, I just want a view, like, the viewers don't know that people are actually gonna watch it. Like, if I'm going to stream, I want people to watch it. I give less of a shit that I'm gonna make money from it. But, like, what's the point of streaming if no one's gonna watch it, you know?
What's the point of streaming if no one's gonna watch it? Fucking get people watching it.
It's not as easy as it sounds.
True.
Oh, I know that, but it's fucking way harder if you don't stream.
Well,
You know
it's
what I
like I said too. I think I mentioned this before in one of my previous. I don't think it was we were streaming, but it's more or less me and you would chat. It's just I think for me, I started late. Like if I started streaming way back, maybe I might be doing good. But like in my opinion, it's like yeah, I think I started late. I'm not going to be doing as good as like others who probably started way back.
Well,
Yeah,
most
it's
people
like
who
a
stream do
real
it for a
fucking
while.
hassle.
It's like I'm 31, and I started streaming probably around about say 25 years old. Give or take. I don't know how to check that. Like I don't know. Like does Twitch have like he started this year or something like that?
They might. Well, I don't know where to find it.
But yeah, it's like I'll say maybe 5+ years, give or take, that I started back. See, I think in my opinion, like yes, even though I don't mind if I have followers, not followers, viewers. Yeah, I got 107 followers. I doubt I'm gonna get affiliated anytime soon, and that's not gonna bother me. But to me, it's more like, yeah, I started too late. But yeah, I'm 31. I might not even do this for that long. Like, I recently stopped. So I used to play Star Wars RP on Gateway. I recently left that is because I'm 31. I'm like falling asleep during events and all that shit. I'm like, yeah, I think, and I've been doing that for 3 fucking years, or 4, close to 4 at least. I'm like, I don't think I'll last long when it comes to streaming, especially like I said, my age mostly. But then again, you got people who are like I don't know if you ever heard, but the old lady who streams Skyrim apparently.
Yeah,
but then again, who knows how long who knows when she started?
Yeah.
I've seen that like meme or thing about it going around for years. So I don't even know.
I think the biggest thing is you gotta find your niche when it comes to streaming.
But at the same time, like even my friends pointed out, or my brother, like you're doing stuff that's not like the most viewed stuff. Which at the time is like Call of Duty and all these online games. It's like, yeah, but at the same time, it's like I don't find fun.
Yeah, after we a fucking sweat, dude. Fucking.
But it's not only that. It's like okay,
Really
yeah.
The
get
issue
a
with
huge amount of followers.
I saw Queso talking about this. The issue with chasing after the most popular game for views is that it's never going to stay the most popular game. So he was saying that he was doing well on 2K, but like he knew 2K wasn't going to be around forever, so he started doing other things. Because at the end of the day, it's not the game that they should be watching for. They should be. They can watch. You know, you can watch any streamer play a game. They should be watching for you. You gotta have some kind of personality. I think you gotta be either really good or really funny.
And for me, I don't think I'm either. Most of the time, I'm just quiet until someone starts talking. Like, I'm an introvert. Unless someone gets me talking, most of the time, I'm quiet. Which is why right now I got used to talking, so that's adding commentary.
How many pylons remain engaged?
Yeah, I never even fucking tried streaming. I thought about it maybe for like a couple days. It just doesn't seem like my thing.
It's... For me, it was more like, yeah, I used to watch Thanos Gaming. It's like, I wish I can do that shit. And that's how I kind of, like, got into it.
I just wouldn't want to be in like the limelight. I feel like every time, like, all the biggest creators, as soon as, especially nowadays, as soon as one thing comes out against them, it's like everyone fucking hates you. Like, look at Mr. Beast.
Yeah, we don't talk about Mr. Beast or Doc disrespecting that. To me, that's
See, that's
to
the
me.
fact that you're saying those two people's names in the same.
It's not that I don't believe. No, it's not that I don't believe
himself.
Really
no. So
like it's
I know.
like there's no coming back for him.
No, but here's what I mean. So there was the whole thing with Chris, and then as soon as that happened, everyone started just digging into Mr. Beast, looking for anything. Is kind of what it looked like to me. You know what I mean?
But the reason why I said we don't talk about this, because to me, I'm like, okay,
Well, I mean,
that's
it
getting
was
into some.
kinda
It's more or less to
justified
me that's
too,
getting into
like,
some
as-
political shit, which I don't want on my
as
stream.
Mr.
Political,
Beast
dude. What do you?
like,
Because political means fucking government and shit.
Well, okay, fine. I don't want controversy shit. Like, look, that's their
Alright,
issue.
fair
That's
enough.
their
That's
issue.
fair.
I don't want it on my streams because it has
Yeah.
nothing to do with me.
Alright.
Like, yeah, you can talk about it, but at the same time, like, I'm streaming. I don't want to hear any that kind of stuff on my stream. We can talk about it off stream, but I don't want to get involved in that shit because it's not me, not my problem. If you understand.
Yeah. No, I get it. I'm not fucking. I'm not even commentating on the person. I'm just saying this is something that happens in the internet.
Yeah,
If you're a
I
big,
understand. I
popular
understand.
content creator, people are fucking out to get you. Like always.
I mean,
They're very-
everyone, a lot of people hate. Okay, I'll give you this one. I'll give you this one. I'll give you this one. It's about Mr. Beast. I'll give you this
I'll
one.
be right back. Hold on, just give that a second. I gotta go fucking get my food.
a lot of people
I'll
just
okay.
hate to see people get successful too. Like obviously there are things like as we've seen, there's content creators that have done bad shit, but a lot of the time people are just out to get them because they hate seeing them successful.
Exactly. Yeah, I know.
And they're just jealous that they have that success.
But some of this, like what I'm about to
that's all
say
it
when
is.
what I'm about to say when he gets back, is probably about as political as I'll get when it comes to Mr. Beast. As for Dr. Disrespect, again, that's a him issue. Don't really care. It's not affecting me in any way.
Like people digging into Mr. Beast after the Chris Tyson stuff, I think that's justified. That, like, how's one associate with a guy like that?
Who knows?
So, and like he knew about like the art and shit that Chris had in their house or whatever. So, like, in my opinion, that is just what I don't know. Whole situation's fucked. It's just stuff I don't want to keep up with anymore at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you just don't want to keep up with, and you don't want anything to do with it. Which is like I said when when I shot it down as soon as you mentioned the name, it was like, well, that's their issues, and I don't see why it has to be brung up. It's not like we're involved in it. Which is why, like I said, nothing political, nothing racist, and nothing controversy. Is that what was that the term you would use for this?
Controversy drama.
Yeah, controversy drama, nothing like that. Because for all we know, it's hearsay. We don't know.
I guess, yeah, a lot of it's proof, though.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, for all we know, that's all.
Yeah.
Lieutenant, what did you see in those Mechanicus files?
A record of extreme foolishness.
Explain.
You may direct that request to our captain.
Give me a tactical overlay of the city.
Captain!
A minute.
The Adeptus Mechanicus must be stopped.
What?
If they trigger the weapon, the results could be catastrophic.
And what makes you suddenly an expert in Mechanicus research?
They're using an artifact to power the weapon. I've seen it before, on a planet named Graia. A traitor by the name of Nemroth called it a fragment of the Dark God's power. It almost destroyed the planet.
Graia. Titus, the Mechanicus are acting on orders approved by the Primarch. And here are you, talking of Graia, of all places.
Damn it, Captain, if Chaos is here, if they get their hands on this thing...
Enough! I will hear no more on the subject. Now, did you get a location for those? Aye, sir.
Speaking about going back to Space Marine customization, I wish they would let us. You know how you mentioned before, like you wish they didn't give our characters names and allow us to have our own names.
Well,
I also wish they allowed us to
thing
customize
is,
like augment parts, like how I would want my sniper to have like the eye thing that the Acheron has, because he's a marksman. He has the freaking augmented eye thing.
Thing is, like, I think it's stupid that it gave us named characters and everything.
Name the character, but yeah, we can have it. So I would reckon, yeah. I'm starting to kind of agree with you. Like, I reckon we should have been able to name ourselves.
We had a top fire team. like
So
we
you do
do
not
Pal,
trust us?
Pal has
Brothers,
a.
calm yourselves.
But
Let's
if our
face the captain's
Space
censure.
Marines were individually named, I'd be fine with that. Because then we could make our own custom Marines
Yeah, like
with
most of
all
the
this
time,
extra customization.
it would have been better. Like,
And the
okay,
thing is, like, just they should have tied into operations with the campaign. Like, again, how they thought it was a cool aspect, but it also creates conflict with the fact that people actually want this cool customization. And since it's tied to the canon of the game and to Warhammer, they
well,
can't add that customization.
they
Sorry, I'm
could
back.
have. They could. The way that they could have
Ready.
done it was they had it that they only referred to the team in story and up as their fire team, like fire team, whatever name. They don't mention the individual Space Marines' names. So that gives you the opportunity to name your own Space Marine if you even had your name, like if you could actually have a name, or
That
just
statement, I'm sorry, dude, but that statement tells me you don't know what Space Marines are, or how they're, but like,
well,
they're
I'm not.
designed to be anti-individual. That was their whole
No,
purpose.
well,
They're
no, we're trying to.
fucking modified
Hang
super
on.
soldiers from birth who never
Hang on.
have a family, right?
You weren't here when we were talking, so we'll go back. So we're talking about how
Okay, yeah.
in
Sorry, I just heard you say that you should be able to name Space Marines, and it was stupid you couldn't, or something like
no,
that.
no. So
I was like,
we're talking about Red brought this up before, like how we find it stupid that we don't get to name our own Space Marines. They refer to them as Decimers and all that stuff.
I don't even care if they have names at all. I just fucking just let us be our own Space Marine characters. You can name
oh, so you
want to
be full on? You want to be like actual? When you say character, like, do you mean like the Warhammer meaning of character? Like,
we just mean customize. Like, I think he means like we can customize skins, scars, augmentation, kind of like attachments, like the eye thing, whatever you want to do it. But instead of an existing preset with just the armor.
Skin should be fair.
Yeah.
Like, you should be able to change
and
that. But
the fucking thing is, like all of our characters are pre-established characters.
Yeah.
Like per class, you have a pre-established character that they made specifically for the game.
Yeah,
but the stupidest fucking thing I've heard is that they're willing to add like face customization and everything, but they're not like, which will alter the lore of the characters, obviously, but they're not allowing us to have like older armor.
I mean, probably over time, I could probably get over the fact that we won't have access to old armor, but at the same time, it's just allow me to. It's like, give me the face option. Let me customize how I want to look.
like, I see what you're saying, because it's a video game and it shouldn't. But I also can't see why they did.
Because most games, you picture yourself how you want to picture yourself in when you can customize.
But it's kind of like, I don't know. There's just a weird mentality about that in Warhammer that they don't like. I don't totally. And since it's being, you know how Warhammer fans are. You know how fucking Yashar is.
That's why I think they should have detached the operations, like the actual co-op and shit. They should have just detached that from the lore and let's have fun with our own.
Yeah, fair enough. Totally. Yeah, no, that doesn't. That's a fair point. That doesn't need lore.
I hope you do not mean us.
But
then I share your distaste.
Yeah, I don't know.
As far as letting us make like our own custom like chapter armor and everything.
The chapter part's probably going to be a little bit of an issue because unless they add custom emblems that weren't ever existed, I mean, the most you got is just colors. Like, okay, how the one I sent with the sniper is like, to me, that's, yeah, I see it as my own custom
Regardless
chapter.
of that, like, why give us all this extra options if our character has to be tied to the lore? Like, if we're supposed to be Ultramarines because we're tied to the lore and we can't have all this extra customization, then don't let us customize. Just make us fucking Ultramarines.
Yeah, that's
Like,
okay. That's what I think they should do. Because if they're trying to be lore accurate,
exactly.
that's what that would
Like,
be.
like, if they give us the option to customize, you go all out with it. You don't fucking go, oh, but we're gonna let you do this, but not this because that fucks with the lore. Like,
Are
this
you
wording
currently in
fucks
an
with
op?
the lore. Oh yeah, I just started with.
Okay. I mean, it's up to you if you want to back out or not.
I'll back out of it. I don't know why Jack left.
But yeah, with my sniper, like, I have no logos or anything because, you know, to me it's my custom, what I see as a chapter.
But yeah, like,
crash.
Yeah, I think it did. But yeah, like,
okay.
to me that is so fucking dumb. You can make your Space Marine colors anything you want. Because it's like, it's not an actual chapter. And then they're like, oh, but you can fucking not have this stuff.
I think if they
you know,
implemented
fuck
what
you,
Call of
Lord.
Duty used to do with the gamer cards, how a lot of people were literally good at making the gamer card stuff, emblems.
They will never bring emblems back.
But what I'm trying to say is, if they use something like that in this, so you can create your own chapter if you wanted, like, even if it's not official lore, that could have probably even been better. Like, but then again, you're gonna have some silly people, silly assholes who will make weird things. Like, just imagine someone running around with just a friggin' big ass or big tits friggin' logo on the side of his pants.
Those weren't even the worst ones, dude. There was so much worse. Well, I'm sure you played. Did you play at the time?
Yeah. It's fucking...
What?
Did you play at the time when those emblems were like Black Ops 2?
Oh, fuck yeah. Because
Yes.
I made a few myself.
Oh yeah, I could never.
There's one my stepbrother made. There's fucking Hitler getting a facial.
There was so many good ones. Like, there was just so many. I couldn't tell you my top 50. There were so maybe. Okay, one that I found funny was the guy with the sheet over his head with the watermelon and the chicken in the box trap thing.
Just gotta make sure I got the right loadout on. Yep, it's got the right one. I was gonna post this, but I'm like, okay, this is just a different look with already the same colors I already posted before.
The difference is that you have a full-blown helmet on, and then you have
yeah, well, this one sees a lieutenant.
When
okay, so I got a little bit of gripe. So you got the lieutenant helmet, right? But just the thing with it, why didn't they just have it that the marking was an actual marking, so you can use it on any, like, helmet, instead of being its own fucking helmet?
I have no idea.
It would have been better for a marking for a helmet than a freaking actual helmet.
Like, if they made the helmet different, then I'd understand it, but they didn't, so...
At this point, to me, it would have been better. It would have been better if it was just a marking so you can put on any helmet. Yeah, suppose if you're part of the Deathwatch, you're supposed to have the silver arm. Breaking law. You only had the Deathwatch pauldron. When I'm playing online, when I'm playing like Eternal War, all my characters are Deathwatch. I just had the color on the other pauldron to signify what the chapter they came from.
You will be on your own from here. The Emperor protects.
We are entering the Vox blackout area.
I saw on TikTok because someone else was doing the Warhammer Space Marine runs as well. That someone made Buzz Mikey.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. They're happy.
But also another thing, like, okay, yeah, like the scout that the sniper that I'm using has the cape, cloak, whatever you want to think. But why only have it limited to the sniper ones if I wanted my heavy or friggin' tactical have a cloak? Like, it's just some things I reckon they could have added to all.
Me? Oh, sorry, I guess my mic is kind of close to the pot. I was scraping the KD off the side of the pot, like...
You call that a pot? That sounds like you were eating out of a fucking can.
It's metal, like it's a metal pot. So I guess probably sound kind of like a can.
But yeah, it's like going back to things like I wouldn't mind like if they added a cape for tactical and all that stuff. Like, because I want my ones if I wanted to have a cape, man, instead of being a sniper, just to use it.
That's another thing. Like I saw the forums with like add cloaks for more than just the sniper. I can't remember what the response was to it, but I think they're going to add it. So I don't think they were saying they weren't going to do it. So.
But still, it's like certain things that they could easily, like, instead of restrict to one class, that they could have added for other classes.
Oh, for sure. Oh, fucking... I was talking about how I made that Reddit post about the assault class. Clearly, people have not fucking played assault class in PvE. Or I don't even know if we can hover in PvP. But anyways, I was like, you can't even fucking hover and everything. And some guy just pipes up, it's like, oh yeah, you can hover with it, just click the sprint button while you're in the air, and I'm like, that's how you do it in campaign. It's not how you do. You can't fucking hover in any other mode. Because...
Did you play the campaign yet?
Fuck you to us. No. I'm waiting for it to shard more than I'm supposed to fucking start it, but...
Hey, I offered to do it with me,
It's been online forever.
Charlotte Home.
Again?
No, the first time. Like, you would be closer to, or you know what I mean? You might have started if you had. Yeah. I think he's working, which is crazy, because he just worked 16 hours last night.
You have my gratitude. Trouble maintaining focus. Reloading.
please, I'm gonna say, I hate that long ass fucking lag thing there, whatever you want to call it. Just for getting on the elevator.
See that dome of sorcery? The heretics are protecting something. Defending the source. The Xenos seem eager to cross that arcane barrier. What say we help them?
I need some ammo.
That's another thing, like, they didn't really balance the fucking ammo for the classes that need fucking ammo.
Precisely what we needed.
They like solely rely on it.
Oh, it's just like when I had plenty of pistol ammo, but I needed more for sniper. I only had 15 bullets.
Or yeah, where like snipers should have more fucking ammo than 15 bullets.
Which is where I think if the
Same
Tech
with
Marine, if the
heavies.
Tech Marine is implemented, I mean they could also put down resupply caches or something like that. We gotta storm, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, how fucking close is that to your mic then? It's loud as fuck.
It wasn't that close, but I was like trying to. I kind of had to find weird to reach because it's on like a flat surface near me, and I kind of like overbent and kind of fell close to the pot.
At this point, he's just doing it on purpose.
I wasn't trying to. Sorry about that. I was trying to keep like.
Yeah, you can
away.
come and get his
My
med pack if
back's
you want,
fucking
Red.
sore as shit.
Where the fuck are you? Oh, you're up there.
Trouble maintaining focus.
Fuck! I saw two people like that I know, like two women I know that they were with their friends like coming to the football game, and I was like scanning their tickets, and I hadn't seen either of them in a while. And one of them was like, "Oh my God, Jack, what are you doing here?" And I was just like, "Working." Like, and then this other chick, this chick named Olivia. I don't remember the first one's name, but this chick named Olivia was like, she was like, "Oh my God, how'd you get this job?" I was like, "Oh, you know, applied, interviewed."
Yeah, the usual process.
Yeah. Like that. I was just like, fuck.
Nah, what you should have said is like I got on my hands and knees and suck for it.
I don't want to get fired.
I got the jutsu just adds up.
Who, what? Got the gene seed?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ready for next encounter. Injury sustained. Annihilate that altar. Flesh-bound meddlers! Your false emperor holds no sway here! That is our priority target. The changer of ways shall never be.
Fuck, there's also this old guy. There's a lot of old people because there's like an alumni event, but there's like this one old guy who was like fucking trying to get to the student section because he was. It's for students and parents of students who are playing. So he was trying to get there, and he was like, "Oh, just go the way the streaker went." So I was telling him like where to go, and he's like, "I'm like, what?" He's like, "Yeah, you guys had a." Or he's telling us like, "Yeah, you guys had a streaker here last year." And he turns to me and goes, "Kind of looked like you." And then he just walks away.
I mean, that begs the question: was it you?
It's just like, bro.
I was behind a fucking pillar. How did he get me? Fucking ass sniper.
And then later, though, he as he was leaving, though, he tapped me on the shoulder. He goes, "Oh, I was wrong. That streaker was actually at UBC." I'm like, "Oh, you still look like me?" And he goes, "Oh yeah."
Dude,
It's pretty funny.
Fucking stop with that shit.
Sorry, I'm hungry, dude. I work 6 hours.
Yeah, you don't have to click the fucking pod.
I'm trying to get all of it, dude.
Are you sure?
I'm not trying to waste no KD.
You gonna put your fucking head in the pot and lick the whole pot clean?
Maybe I will. Fuck are you gonna do about it?
Just go.
Hey, I'll just turn my mic off till I'm done with shit. I'm sorry.
Let's see, why do I not believe that? You're just gonna hear a big slurping noise just coming up from his mic.
The armory data.
Nah, your mom doesn't come over till tomorrow.
So
Let me know how it goes.
I know there's one that can spawn in this area.
Most of the armory ones I always find in this map is always before we even get to this room.
Yeah.
Rendezvous on my mark. Deploy heretic countermeasures.
Ah, come on, you seriously that blocked it?
You know what I find crazy is like about us as a society now? So I'm done, by the way.
Hey, sure.
I bet you it's funnier if someone says I fucked your dad than I fucked your mom at this point.
Yeah.
Like it's a funnier thing to say objectively.
I mean, I'm sure. I'm sure there has been someone who actually has done that.
Oh,
Look,
totally.
yeah, Morning does it all the time.
Just like how there was a I on TikTok I saw a joke. Is like they're in the car and one of them says, "At this point, all three of us has been inside your mom." But I'm guessing they're referring to the kids and freaking dad.
Mm-hmm. No, they're talking about the family dog.
What the fuck killed me?
Some people actually have done that too, though. My brother knew a chick who used to get fucked by her dog.
There goes the gene seed. See, they should have it that if you're down like that, you should still keep the gene seed. If you died like me, it disappears. I'm actually kind of surprised there hasn't been a third that joined yet.
Because the matchmaking in this game is fucking dog water.
So I say, does this other person that's talked, he has Warhammer? I don't even know your names, I just point on calling you this person.
What?
Jack doesn't have this game.
Yeah.
Bitch, get it.
I thought about getting it, but it's like most of you guys know most of the stuff, so I don't know if I will at this point. I get paid pretty soon, I think. My direct deposit had some fucky wucky with it, so I had to fix that. Yeah, we're good. I just don't know if I'll get paid on this pay period until October.
Shit. Where the fuck? I didn't even see that guy over there. I did not see that fucker over there. You take the health pack. Oh wait, Does it really matter now? We already lost the gene seed.
I don't think you can get gene seeds in playing by yourself though.
I mean, I can't
never found one.
I can't.
Found armory data, but I haven't found gene seeds.
I guess we'll never know because most of the only way you're gonna find about that is if you do it offline. It's not like you can turn matchmaking off.
Oh no, there's many times in online that I fucking have 2 bots because the matchmaking is dog shit.
I don't have issues finding people. So it must be something on your end.
Injuries sustained. Target acquisition to hit ratio is surprisingly high, Straven.
Got a Terminator in there.
I focus on efficiency and ammunition conservation. That is all. I see. No response to my subtle jest.
Again, I shot him before he even shot. Or am I lagging with the bullets?
Oh fuck, you're dead.
Well, the guy you just executed there, I shot. He didn't even shoot. And he was stunned. You know, when I shot, so. Going on almost 3 hours. I mean, you don't have to worry about losing a gene seed.
Hostile backup on the way. Tyrannies have no hybrid tactics.
Come on, I shot him in the fucking head.
Fucking whizzed right past them on my stream.
Oh, fuck you. How dare you do me like that? Oh, of course. The one thing I hate is trying to block this fucker because he delays his attacks.
Precisely what we needed.
Even if you push the parry at the time when he highlights blue, somehow it fucking still hits you.
they're fine with the parry system is you have to parry when they actually do a lunge.
Discovered something that doesn't exist. Giving the monkey a shower.
No obvious source of the jamming, but I sense a stirring from below.
You good, Jack? Like, what the fuck
what?
are you doing? It sounds like you're rubbing one off in the mic.
Yeah, if you're gonna
What?
do that, if you're doing that, mute your mic, mate.
I'm not doing anything.
It sounds like you're fucking grunting into the mic, man.
Hold on, I have a fan that's kind of like blowing in. No, that couldn't be it.
It's
Right?
not your fan, it's
No
you.
way. Huh, I don't know.
You're like...
Yeah, I don't know.
We are strung here like meat on a hook.
And if that is a fan, you got a freaky ass fucking fan.
I don't know, man. I got one of them Diddy special fans, you know? Y'all,
And they
y'all
get
heard
a
about...
new fan. Yeah, they
Oh, yeah?
finally arrested Diddy.
Did you
Yeah,
guys
the
hear
bunch
about
of
how
fucking loop and stuff.
1,000 bottles? 1,000 bottles. And I saw like a picture of the bottles. They weren't like the travel size bottles. They were like the fucking, like they had pumps on them.
This is so fucking... Just like, why? Why?
What the fuck? What you mean, why?
You know, but you don't need 1,000 fucking bottles, dude. Like, when Brooks, he's like fucking Dale prepared for Y2K, man.
But it's Y2K, fuck.
Yeah.
Nah, he was like, he'd have the freak-offs is what he called them, where they were sex parties. And,
As much as I like to hear this conversation again, just like with the other two, not a time, not a place.
this ain't politics or controversy, and the reason I say this isn't controversy is because I think
I'm not
everyone's on the
saying
same
okay. I'm not
fucking
saying
side.
this. I'm not saying this is controversy. I'm just saying I don't want to hear about it.
Rose on Diddy's legal team. Look out!
No, it's just I don't care what happens to other people that don't involve me. So I don't like hearing about
Yeah,
it.
you mean all the people that got raped? You don't care?
Do I know them?
That's
no.
fucked up, Chronic.
At the end of the day, is someone else getting raped affecting me? No. So I don't care. Just like okay, this is politics on that day. Just like how there's a freaking war going on in Ukraine and all this thing about Lebanon and all that. I don't care. That is not my problem. It's not affecting me.
No, it's not just Aussie. It's like Canadian too. It's like what happened to the Aboriginals?
They're still here. At the end of the day, if it's not affecting me, I don't want to hear about it.
Okay, so
you can talk about it when the stream is stopped, but at the moment I'm streaming and I don't want to hear shit like this through my stream. whether it's controversy, political, or whatever, even though it's true, yes, he's been found guilty in that, and he's getting what he deserved.
He said political and racist. Then he said controversy. That's 3. This isn't a controversy. This is just a headline.
At the end of the day, I just don't want to fucking hear about
And in
it.
terms of like internet, like I don't know, man.
At the end of the day, it's my choice. I just don't want to hear about it. Even if it is true. Yes, like you said, he has been found guilty or whatever with evidence and all that shit. But at the same time, I don't want to hear about it.
Okay, so I got a question. So, like, say, like there was another Holocaust going on, would you be like, it's all good?
I mean, no, okay. Here's my question. Okay, let's just say this is happening. Right? Let's just say there was another Holocaust, right? Am I the one that the Holocaust is happening to? Like, am my people, or is it some other people?
It's your people doing it to another people.
Well, you didn't actually specify that.
Okay, so let's say, let's do each one. So it's a random group of people being done to them by
another random group of people.
Yeah.
Couldn't care less.
Okay, it's your group of people. So our group of people. Say it's like you're like Britain, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, where all the whites are fucking holocausting someone. But you're not in any way involved. Like you know it's like you're like a German, like you know what's happening, but like you're not involved. Then what?
No, I'm trying to think of how to word this properly.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so so my thoughts on the actual Holocaust. Yes, it was bad. I don't agree what happened to them. I feel sorry for them, and I don't wish it on another people. And I don't wish them to think. But at the same time, like it happened, fucking thing. It's
Knew there was
history.
a butt coming.
No, that was my butt. It happened
what?
fucking
Sorry,
years
what?
ago. Get over it.
Not that long ago. Not even 100 years ago.
I'm not saying it. I'm just saying it happened years ago. Get over it. No. Hang on. No. You want to get into politics? Okay. Let's talk about how I might get in trouble for this, but I don't give a fuck. You bringing it up? Okay. Everyone in history has been slaves, every race. But yet, how come blacks are the only ones that are always asking for compensation instead of moving on?
Because there was a different type of slavery involved with black people that really wasn't involved with any other type of people. Before the 1700s, it was more of an indentured servitude thing where you would work off your like debt. Like, or you say maybe you committed a crime, or you owed someone a lot of money, something, or there was another one, maybe you wanted to get across to the new world, then you're in debt and you work for that person for X amount of years, whereas the idea of the slavery that like black people experience is like people just going to Africa and just taking them, and they were always slaves, and their kids were slaves. Like if you were an indentured servitude slave, your kid wasn't usually a slave. And of course there were instances of like this type of slavery all throughout history, but they were not like widespread. Like they weren't as large, I guess. Like there wasn't a whole. There was an Arab slave trade and an Atlantic slave trade, and those were like the two fucking huge slave trades. So that's why I would say, is because it's a whole different type of slavery they experienced, and because they all got like displaced. So it creates like a generational, almost like there's a term, it's like generational violence. So if you're, there's like it kind of also translates into why they have such higher crime rates. Like black people commit way more crimes, or why they're so like highly incarcerated. Like right after the Civil War, slavery was illegal unless unless someone committed a crime, then you could make them work. So then, as soon as that happened, you saw a lot more black people being arrested and then got charged because there was a huge industry that just was wiped out in like 4 years, right? So that's why, I would say.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I understand that. Okay, here's another question, okay? Like, it's just, I just find it weird how, yes, they're the only ones that are asking it when, but why are the white people happen? Again, it's not affecting me. I'm Australian, so what I'm trying to say is like I don't have to pay compensation, but I'm just finding it confusing though, because that the fact that it has been proven that their own people were the ones that stole them, and that's why aren't they asking them for the compensation instead of whites? Again, I'm not trying to be racist. It's just I'm confused by the whole process.
So the people like that would have been selling slaves that were in Africa, and you're right. There were African tribes that would capture other slaves and then sell them to the British. The Dahomey tribe is a really big one, and Dahomey, that's the name of the tribe. Dahomey tribe, that's their name. But I guess the reason that they can't do that is because those systems of power don't really exist, and whereas like you might have been originally captured and sold by your own like tribe, or by not your own tribe, your own people, like a different tribe. You might have been captured by like a ruler, right? Like a king. A king sells you, and but you're bought by the British or someone in America, and then most of your family spends most of their life in America, so most of their history is being owned by white people in like America, or America had it longer, so I'm just going to use that because that's the biggest example. And then another thing was like you also kind of got to understand that the demand was being created by the white people for the tribes to like take slaves, right? Like if the whites didn't want like slaves, if we didn't want slaves, and weren't willing to pay a lot of money for them, it's a little unlikely that a lot of those tribes would have gone to such effort to get them, right? Like realistically, all that was a powerful people using their power to make more money.
So let me ask you this. So again, this is. Do you think that the compensation has already been paid enough, like fully paid at this point, or do you think okay, yeah, the whites still have?
I don't really think like monetary compensation would really help. I don't know what would help. I don't think like the idea should be like just give people money, because like that doesn't work, and we know that doesn't work. Because in Canada we tried doing that. We tried giving Indigenous, First Nation, Native people, all them, tried giving them money. Just money isn't enough to fix an issue or the problem, because if you say you have had and this is of course not the case for all black people or all natives, but it's like a more statistically common case, is that your parents drank and their parents drank and you've been drinking all your life, or substance abuse, something like that. If you give someone who's struggling with that, like, here's something, we're really sorry for what happened to your people, here's $30,000, what do you think they're going to do with it, right? They're not going to put it in a kid's college. Well, they might, but it's way more likely they're going to use it to buy substances, or to buy, like, just that alone will fix it. So whether the compensation's been paid, I think, is the wrong question. I think the question you should be asking is, how can this be fixed? Like, how can we make the system a little better for people who...
Well, honestly, I don't think it's ever going to get better, even if they did find a way. Because the way I see it is like, okay, yeah, you're saying, okay, yeah, we're going to give these people money for, compensation of being a slave, but then you're just saying, okay, the new generations, even if they're not related to said slave, something like that, you're just saying, you're just proving, like, okay, we're just going to say that we were descendants, even if they're not true, and saying, okay, we deserve money, even if they don't.
If someone is a black person in America, there's almost zero chance they're not descended from a slave. Like,
But it is possible. Even if it's just a 1%.
Very incredibly unlikely to be possible.
Anyway, so like I said, these are the reasons why I don't like
Also,
talking about this shit. Is because one, it creates, like, especially today, you can't say anything and, you know, not piss someone off.
Oh, if you just stop saying things because you're gonna piss people off, then you're letting them win.
Which is why I'm trying to say at the same time, look, which is why I don't care about what happened in the past. The past is the past. What was happening with Diddy and all that shit, that's their issue, not mine, because I'm not involved. The same thing with friggin' Dr. Disrespect and friggin' thing, that's their issue. I'm not involved, so it's not affecting me. Which is why, yeah, when I mentioned before, like, look, can we just drop it, talk about it later? At least when we're not straight.
I don't know about the past as the past though, because in that case, when does the past stop? What time period would you say? What is the cutoff to where we're in the present, right?
Well, that's where everyone has to find out. But at the same time, you can't let the past always control you. You got to move on to the future and create a better tomorrow instead of letting.
You can't define people by their past, but you got to kind of understand them a little bit, right?
Yeah, a little, but like you can't let what happened always be the right. Every little bad thing happened in the past. What I'm trying to say is.
But you got to learn from it, though. If some bad shit happens,
how long has it
what
been?
the fuck happened, and how do we not do shit like that again?
Yeah. But at the same time, look, I'm not saying.
Right.
Look, I'm just gonna stop because, again, I don't need this shit on my stream. I'm not a political person. I'd rather not get a message saying, yeah, after this, and I'm not affiliated, but like I said, I'd rather not get a message saying this and that we don't agree with it. I'm not saying I agree with anything like that. I don't care what's going on that doesn't directly involve me.
Yeah, I see your point, but I don't know. I feel I try to pay attention to what's going on.
I stopped caring.
It could involve you. You know what I mean?
I stopped caring years ago because at that point, like, yeah, I see all governments, all forms of government, as corrupt bastards that only care about themselves and how to make them more rich.
I agree with that. I've always agreed.
They have stopped caring about their own people and started caring about other people from other countries more than their own. This is why I don't like talking about politics.
Well, for our countries, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, most governments are corrupt. I'm not most. I can't think of one that isn't. I can think of ones that are a lot better. Like I think the Danish government and a lot of Scandinavian governments are doing a lot better than we are. But
if I'm being honest, if I'm being honest, and this is probably the honest I'm gonna get, there should be, if there isn't one already, there should be a clause or rule, law, whatever you want to call it, that can be implemented, that as soon as a government starts caring about, other people from other countries more than their own people, that they should be removed instantly.
The political principles that define the U.S., the ones by Locke, that was one of his things, was that if a government, I'd have to find it, but it was something along the lines of that if a government is actively failing the people should revolt against the government. That's another big part of why Americans really like their that's their big Second Amendment. They like their guns. They like having their guns because they think they can rise up against the government. I don't think they could. I think they get wiped out, but they think they could.
And good on them, but at the same time, it's like, is violence really an answer at the same time? But anyway, I'm gonna end it there, guys. I'm gonna end it there before we get into way too much politics shit.
Yeah.
Like I said, I even broke my own rule getting into this. So for future streams, I'm not going to talk about this shit, any controversy and all that shit. As soon as someone brings it up, I'm going to shut it down. I don't care. If you're not going to drop it, you will be removed. So yeah, just ignore what happened. Just ignore what happened near the end. I might cut it out if I know how to edit. If not, then just ignore the ending parts. But yeah, if you want to see some more Space Marines, hit that follow button. Go and check out my YouTube channel where I upload everything. The link is attached to my Twitch account. So just do that. Click on the link, give it a follow, give it a subscribe, leave comments, whatever you want. Doesn't really matter. Check out my other videos, and I'll see you all next time.
Poison deep in my mind. You're like the siren I couldn't fight. This time I was trapped and waiting to